No, that's fine, but if you cut in line, you ought to be grabbed by the collar and the back of the pants. They ought to have two big old guys that grab it by the collar, the back of the pants, and just, you're out. You're not flying anywhere. That's how you take care of people that cut in line. That's how we should do it. Volunteered myself to help out. 40s and 50s as we start the day tomorrow morning. 30s, 40s, and maybe a few low 50s, especially near the lakefront, both Friday and Saturday morning. Saturday morning looking to be our coldest morning. No freezing temperatures, although you don't have to go too far to the north to find freezing temperatures to start the day on Saturday, central Mississippi. But we may see some patchy frost, especially well north of 12 as we get the day started. Next couple of mornings, though, we're going to have a wind chill to actually deal with, as it'll feel more like the 30s and low 40s as we get our morning started tomorrow. Similar conditions setting up for Friday morning. Saturday will actually be our coldest morning because we're not going to have the wind. Actually, without the wind, temperatures are able to get a little bit colder. So not exactly a weather impact alert, but certainly a change in our wardrobe needed for tomorrow. This morning, it was very comfortable. You didn't really need the jacket. Tomorrow morning, it's going to be windy or at least breezy, cold, and you will definitely want to have that jacket ready to go and really have it ready for the next several mornings. At the moment, already getting chilly outside under clear skies. Even that 60 degrees, while it does look mild, is pretty cool in the city. North winds at 10 miles an hour, and so the winds have settled. They are expected to start picking up a little bit toward daybreak, which is why we will have a little bit of a wind chill to start the morning. Already falling well into the 40s on the North Shore, still 50 degrees at Slidell. And in fact, kind of a surprise, 62 degrees at Lakefront, but they have strong winds out of the north. If the wind is strong enough coming out of the north, that lake water of 75 degrees isn't able to warm temperatures in the metro area. So actually we kind of benefit, at least in terms of getting colder, if we do have a stronger north wind. That warmer water is not able to warm up the air as fast. And dew points are low and will likely continue to drop through the overnight. That colder air mass has really started to settle in and will remain in place over the next several days because of the upper pattern. The upper low is centered up kind of over more of the Great Lakes, western Great Lakes, but that's going to start to take shape a little bit more to the east in the coming days. It's still going to keep more of a northwesterly flow, which keeps that cold air a-coming. That'll stay with us right through the start of the weekend. By Sunday, though, that upper low starts to retreat. That means the cold air is cut off from us. We might see a little weak upper trough going into Tuesday. That might help to kind of reinforce a slight drop in temperature, nothing extreme. What we're waiting for is this, another upper trough. This is actually that cyclone that is off the Pacific Northwest. It's going to stay parked over the next several days, not really moving until we get into the middle to end of next week. That will be what brings down another surge of colder air. The question, though, is when does it arrive? Next several days will be chilly. Then we're going to start warming up. The Euro does have kind of this weak front knocking our temperatures down a bit for Wednesday. And the problem is the moisture and warmer air start coming right back in Wednesday and into Thursday. Now, this is just one run of the Euro. This does have rainfall, and we're still in the warm air sector as of 4 o'clock on Thanksgiving, with the front not moving through until later that night into early on Black Friday. Then the cold air returns. The GFS, however, has it moving through a little earlier. And in fact, at that same time, the GFS already has the front through the area, with maybe colder air kind of lingering a little bit farther back. So the GFS would have us dry and a little bit cooler for Thanksgiving. The Euro would have us still warm and wet. So the models are not in agreement with how we're going to be for Thanksgiving Day. We'll kind of know more. They both are definitely in agreement that we're going to see another front move through. The question is going to be when. We're definitely going to be on the chilly side for the next couple of days, with morning lows 30s, 40s, low 50s, and a bit of a breeze over the next couple of mornings. And in the afternoon, 60s, low 60s at that for Thursday and Friday. Then kind of a quick return to the 70s before another front toward Thanksgiving.